What's going on, everybody? What's it going to take to get just everybody that's subscribed to my channel serious? I mean, this world is facing life or death imminently. And for any Republicans watching this, imminently means quickly, very fast, right over the horizon. Humanity's going to perish by the end of 2100 if people don't get more serious. The people, before the politicians, we make the politicians do what we want them to do if we're powerful enough, if we stand up enough to make the world aware. The United States, the world's ahead of us. Forget about the world right now. Aware of the things that stem from climate change that put us all in danger. And on this video, I'm going to talk about my oldie, fucking religion. In this country, Christianity. Most people go along in their life and they don't make a connection between religion and climate change. That requires the least of thought. You got people walking around here with no fucking care or responsibility for their life now, for what they do now, because they're gonna die and go immediately to the crotch of Jesus and suck on that motherfucker from now on. That means there's no responsibility. There's no need to worry about climate change to these fuckers. None. And what do? Those are the ones who vote consistently. Shame on Democratic side of the country for not voting. That I will shame. I don't like shaming people. I don't like placing guilt trips on good people. But you good people need to be ashamed of that and rectify that. And reference my last video. Go to that. Green America Challenge. How we can rid this country of the greatest enemy in politics between us and fighting climate change, which is the Republican Party. And who put the Republican Party there and keeps them there? The goddamn Christians. The evangelicals. Not the left-wing Christians who aren't Christian at all. Why in hell you people on the left still go by the name of Christian? It's beyond me, because there's much more brotherly love in Confucius philosophy. And I don't like Buddhism, but there's good principles there. There's a lot of communities you can belong to. Right now, a great community to get involved with is veganism. Now I'm going to make another video touching on the impact of livestock and meat eating on our global situation with the ecosystem. I don't want fame or fortune. I don't need it. My life has been so mean and rough, and I've traveled down so many dark alleys that even when I get my civil rights back completely, I couldn't run for office. There's no way. I mean, 6 DUIs cancels that shit right there. Prison time for armed robbery under the influence of cocaine, heroin, and alcohol. I wouldn't make it in politics. So I use this platform right here, an everyday Joe, a Southern Joe, to make an impact on the consciousness of society. Because one day, maybe, things will loosen up, and the very experienced people in life, such as myself, who have seen it all, lived through hatred, lived through self-pity, lived through brushes with the law, will gain a better platform in our country. Because you can't truly speak on something unless you are experienced in it. Unless, of course, you're somebody like Bernie Sanders who studies on a particular subject, like the crime of our penal system. The penal system is a crime. But anyway, the Christians put the Republicans in office, which also puts greed in office. But greed goes around to the Democrats too, and we got to get them fuckers out. H.R. 1, it's a bill that's coming up for vote. It'll be put before Congress. House Resolution 1. Campaign finance reform. This has to happen in order to fight climate change successfully. You need to get that out there. Talk about H.R. 1. Look it up. Check it out. All right? A lot of change is getting ready to happen on Thursday. That's when the new House, new Senate comes in. But it ain't over there by no means. In fact, the fight has only begun. Please get serious with me, people. I beg you, for the sake of your grandchildren, all right? Become a secularist, become outspoken, become a left-wing progressive, because progressives down through history, the correct liberals, have always won out. They are always been on the right side of history, even though their name 100 plus years ago was Republican. The name of the party switched. The liberals were in the Republican Party, and the conservatives were called Democrats. Back then, Democrats started the KKK, and now it's the Republicans that support the KKK. Anyway, I don't want to ramble on here too long. Get serious, folks. Please. Hell broke Lucy. Later.